Today, we're playing Plants Huddled Together, which, from what I saw on the Steam page, is a cozy puzzle game that kind of splits these different really beautiful plant illustrations into puzzle pieces. It was one of the free games that I saw of a few that I actually want to record today. I thought it would be a nice, relaxing, chill game to play. And personally, I love botany and stuff like that, so when I saw how pretty these plant illustrations were, I was like, oh, well, obviously I have to play this. So, let's get started. Left click to move directionally, and right click to rotate. Oh, do you have to do specific pieces at a time? Well, first let's just make sure they're not covering each other. Alright, so it's a round edge and a flat edge. That's split into a V. This one almost looks like it could... Oh, no. Wrong direction. That was not either. It's got it's almost a wing look to it. Do I have to do these? Oh, no, okay, I can do the other ones if I notice them. Like that. Because this is obviously whatever fruit this is. I assume that goes there. Okay, nice. See, my brain is huge. Even if I am really terrible at puzzles and platformers and many, many other things. I don't know why, I just don't have the brain for puzzles in any way. I wish I did. There's so many awesome puzzle games and what was this one? So many puzzle games and platformers out there that I would love to play, but I've just found that personally, I'm not built for it. My brain turns to absolute mush when I interact with a puzzle game. I wish that weren't the case, especially because there's so many incredible platformers and stuff like that I would love to play. Genuinely so much. I think it would be so cool. But oh, is it this one? Yes, okay. But just off the top of my head, Resident Evil, absolutely incredible game, but the puzzles in it, I know that I would be terrible at them. I wish I could have all the confidence in the world and be yeah, no, it'd be so easy. But that's not true. Not for me, at least. I wish. It'd be so sick to be really skilled at puzzles, but I cannot for the life of me at all. Okay, it is there. I thought I got that one wrong. I'm kind of figuring this out by shade rather than looking for edges. Instead, I'm trying to color match, I suppose. And it seems to be working out pretty well. I do really like the shading on these leaves. And the texture. It's very, very pretty. I am such a big fan of botany style illustrations. Personally, I want to have a whole sleeve like a whole tattoo sleeve done of botany style illustrations. I used to be really into reading old botany books. Look at that, that's so pretty. What kind of berry is this? Oh, it's flowers. Okay, okay. But it looks like there's some kind of berry. I guess we'll see. But yeah, when I was younger, I think just because I very much was into art, I read a lot of weird old books because they just had amazingly beautiful illustrations. And as much as I joke on it, I think that botany, and especially like 1800s botany books, have some of the most incredible art styles. Like, don't get me wrong, there's also amazing art now. It's not like art is bad now or anything, but I don't know, I just have this like personal bias for really old school book art. Look at that, so quick. Nice. Oh, okay, each petal is kind of separated into two sections. That's good to know. I wish I could like see what exactly these plants are, you know? Like, I want to know what flower this is, or like, what is the fruit on this? Is it a tomato plant? Because that's like kind of my first guess. Okay. Some of these kind of fake me out because they don't like immediately click in. And my brain just goes, what is happening? What is this? I know I'm correct. I assume this is a tomato plant. I can only assume. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I, right now, am doing art lessons, mostly for like drawing characters, because I really want to get to the point where I can draw fan art of my favorite VTubers and stuff. But I love art of like plants and stuff like that. I just think it's so impressive for somebody to be really good at drawing plants. I, like, genuinely, for the life of me, don't think I would be able to get the details of a plant well. Most of my art experience before, like, trying to learn now has actually just all been... Oh, this is a funky looking one. I'll leave that over here. Yeah, most of my art experience has been in theater and concert work, so nothing particularly incredibly detailed, more broad strokes, because if you've ever worked in theater, you know that no matter how much you want to go into a lot of detail with something or do some really delicate looking art, that's not really what theater is for, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Like theater, there's these huge, bright lights that just, you know, give everything on stage such a certain look. And so you have to paint on these like broad shadows and broad highlights, and you look up close and you think, this doesn't look good. But the thing is, you have to think of where the audience sees it from, the distance they see it from. All of that stuff really changes how you view art and how you view doing art in that style, because you just kind of have to be more bold and broad with it. I remember this one time, I was so incredibly frustrated. I was doing this work for my theater employer, and I had to paint these stage items, and there were 6 of them, and they all matched, or they all had like similar details to them. And I painted them, and I kind of did some more delicate work on them because I was like, oh, that fits, like it'll be fine. But 2 weeks later, when I was still working on them, because the details were too delicate and it had to be broader and it had to be lighter and this shade had to be retouched and that shade had to be retouched, I was losing my mind. And it kind of like really solidified in my head, like, hey, don't be too delicate, don't be too gentle with this stuff, because that's not how it's supposed to be. I think that's something a lot of creators struggle with, though, is like trying to get it too perfect or too neat. And then you just end up being so annoyed. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out with me today while I played Plants Huddled Together and kind of rambled about this and that. I'm hoping to release these weekly with either free games or demos of games, because, you know, if I'm getting to play it and you like it, I hope that you can get to try it for free, you know? Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye!